In previous video, we saw how database from retrieve data information to the backend. In this video, we will see how backend from retrieve data information to the front end. Here, with the help of URL, API URL, it send HTTP request to the server. That server find path to recover the data. Then it responds to the front end. Here I using CSS, HTML, JavaScript, then Bootstrap. Here HTML showing a front end, then CSS shows the look and color fonts. Then JavaScript have running code. If I call backend, it that call from JavaScript. Then Bootstrap, it is a CSS framework. It also show the color fonts, then look and feel. This is my products page front end. Now let's see how this page comes. This page from manage product.html. Here I create one title, GSMS title. Then I create two icons. One icon for orders, another one icon for products. Inside the I tag, I give the title orders and products. Inside the orders icon, I give the index.html link. If I click the orders icon, it go to the index.html page. Then if I click the products icon, it's go to the manage product HTML. This is my orders icon. This is my products icon. If I click this icon, it's go to the index.html page. If I click this products icon, it's go to the products.html page. Then here I create one header, that is manage products header. Here I created one button. Then products created products columns, name, unit, price per unit, action. Here that header is manage product manage products header. Then here I create one button, add new product button. Then that columns are inside the table. I create 4 columns, name, unit, price per unit, action. Then this are, then if I click this add a new product, it's go to one page. Here I create one add a new product header, then create one form. Now let's see how this page come. If I click this add a new product page, it here I create one add a new product header. Then I create one label, that label name is name. Then placeholder inside the label, that placeholder is name. Here I create add a new product header. Here I created one label, that label name is name. Inside that label I want to placeholder. Here show the name. Then unit, this is unit label. Inside the select table I give the UOM's table ID and UOM name. Here I link the UOM table, columns are I linked. Then this is price per unit label. Here I create two buttons. One is close button, another one is save button. This is unit label. If I here that unit table columns are comes. Then this is price per unit label. This is close button and this is save button. If here I any products I give here, then I save here, it's insert to the manage products page. If I close this form is closed. Then it goes to the customer.js file. It have the URL links, products URL link and UOM list API URL, product save URL, product delete and order list and order save URLs are here I have. Then it go to the Then it go to the common manage product.html. Then it's go to the manage product.js file. This is my manage product js file. Here I call the URL. Here I using get function. This $get function, it making backend call and HTTP call from JavaScript code. First I call the URL. This URL in common.js file. This is product list API URL. First it request to the server. This is host. Host. This is port name. This is the path, get products path. First it come to the call API. Here I using Ajax function. That Ajax call is a way to make HTTP call and from call in JavaScript code. Once I send the request, it reload that window. That request sent to the server. That server find the path. That path get products path. This is get product path. Here I using get method. Here I write get products function. This go to the products DAO file and call the get all products function. Then it recover the data informations and server recover the data information. Then it responds to the front end. Now I start my server and also I database connection. This is my database connection and also I connect database. Now we'll check the page. Now I refresh this page. It's that response, that server give the response in this for loop. The inside the table row it paste the product ID, then product name, UOM name, price per unit. That's our this here the data are pasted. Now we will see that front end page. Here now I refresh this page. Here all the products table informations are here retrieved. If I insert new products in that front end, here I click add new product. It's go to the add new product. If I here give any name, that product name is orange. Then that measured unit is kg. That price is 50 rupee. If I click the save button, it I want to insert the table. So here I write the on click event, save product on click event. It's here I create one variable, data variable. It that values are serialized. First it go to the request payload. First that values are null. The product name null, UOM ID and price per unit is null. Here I using for loop. That for loop have that data values. First data come that orange. For example, that product details come. That first data is orange. That is product name. It here I using switch case. First that data value is orange. It check the case. If that value is name or UOMs or price, it checks that value is name. It send the request to the server. Then next value come the UOM unit value. It comes UOM switch case. It requests to the UOM ID. Then next value is price per unit. It come to the price case. It send the request. It call the API. Here it call the product save API URL. It call the product save API URL. It find the send. It request to the server. That server find the path, insert product path. This is insert product path. This is insert product path. Here I using post method. Then it request payload. That JSON. It store the data, it retrieve the data, then it goes to the product stuff file and insert call the insert new product function. It JSONify the product's id, then it give the response to the front end. Then I want to call uim table data informations in that unit measurement. Here I write the function. Here first I call the uim list API URL. That URL in common.js file. Here that uim list API URL, it send HTTP request to the server. That server find that get uim path, then it retrieve data. This is the get uim path. Here I using get methods. Here I write a then it uim dow file to it call the get uim function. It retrieve database to backend to retrieve the front end. It responds to the server. That server that give the data to the front end. Here I using for loop. This for loop to it give the uim table informations. If I click the close button, I want to hide this form. So here I write the hide function. If I click on close button, it hide that form. If I save this button, it's saved in this products table. Here orange, that product name is orange, then unit is kg, then price is 50 rupee. Also I check the database. Here I press this page. I refresh this page. Here that product name, that product id, then uim id, then price is here also stored. I want to delete that row informations. Here I write the function for delete product function. This is on click even for the delete product. This is I want to find the table row. So here this dot closest to tr. This is product id. Then if I click the button, it show the confirmation message. Are you sure to delete that product name item? If you click OK, it call the API product delete API URL. That API URL in common.js file. Here I have the product delete API URL. This URL send the HTTP request to the server. That server find the delete product path to send the response. Here I using post method. Then I write delete product function. Then that product stuff function too. It call the delete product file. Products DAO file to it call the delete product function. Then that product id is JSONify. Then it responds to the front end. Now I delete the orange product. It show the confirmation show to delete orange item. Now I click the OK button. That orange is gone. Now I check the MySQL database. Here also I refresh this page. Here also that product name is gone. That orange id, then that orange name is gone. This is my order page. In this order page too, we can retrieve the order details, data informations. Now let's see how this page comes. Here I give the title is GSMS title. Then I created two icons. One icon orders icon. If I click the orders icon, it's go to the index.html. Another icon is a products icon. If I click the products icon, it's go to the manage product page. Then I give the header is grocery store management system. This is orders icon, this is products icon. Here I give the grocery store management system header. Then I created two buttons, one for manage new order button, then another one for manage products button. If I click the new order button, it's go to the order.html page. Then if I click the manage product I button, it's go to the manage product HTML page. Then here I inside the table I created four columns. One is date, order number, then customer name, total cost. This is my two buttons. One is manage products button. This is a new order button. Here I created order number, customer name, total cost. Then here I set on background image. Here I downloaded one background grocery store application image. This is my grocery store application image. This image I record from Google. Here I set that image. Then it's go to the, now we see the order.html page. A new order header. Then I create four columns. Inside that new order header, I create one box. That box name is customer name. Then I want to place holder that customer name. This is my header, new order header. Inside the header, I want to unbox this box. Inside, I want to place hold the customer name. Here it's come. Then I create four columns. One is product, price, then quantity and total. In this total near, I have one button. That button is add more button. Here I have add more button. This is product, price, then quantity, total. Here I have one add more button. Here I want to show the total, and here I have the check one box. That box have first value is 0.0 value. Then here I have one save button. Here I give the total. Here I give the one total. Next div tag. Then here I give that input that product box have the first value have 0.0 value. That nearby I written rupees. Then I have save button. Here I have save button. If I click the add more button, it show that label, select label, then price have 0.0 value, then it quantity, then total box. Here have remove button. Now let's see how it's come. Here I give the inside the div tag. Here I select that product details. If I select arrow, it give the product details. Then that product price have 0.0 value. Then that another input is quantity. That quantity value is minimum one value. Then I have that grand total input. Then here I want to show the rupees unit. Then it is remove button. If I click the select button, it show the product details, product table order details. Here in this is price box. Here I give that initial value 0.0. This is my quantity. Here I give one minimum value. If I change this value, it automatically changing. Then also it total also changing. That total value is first I give null 0.0 value. Then this is my remove button. Then it go to the order.js file. Here I have the JavaScript code. Now I want to list the order details in this front end. Here I using get function. Here I have order list API URL. This URL from common.js file. Here I have the order list API URL. It have the URL. This send a HTTP request to the server. That server find that path, get all orders path. That server have, here I write the get all orders function. This is a path. This path here I using get method. Here I write a get all orders function. This order stuff file to call the get all order function. Then it JSONify the response. That server retrieve the data. Then it responds to the front end. Then it's come to this here. Here I using for loop. This data informations are that row 2 it list that front end. Now I run my server. Now I start my server. My server is start. If I now refresh this page, here that order details the table informations are here we retrieved. Now I want to add new order. Here I click the add more button. Here that select box, then the price value, then quantity value are here showing. Now let's see how this comes. If I click the add more button, it show the product price. That value is initial value is 0. Then quantity it have initial value is 1. Then total is initial value is 0. Here I in this select box I want to here I select I want to show the all the product detail informations. So here I call the product list URL. This product list URL to we can send HTTP request to the server. That server find that products list path. Then it recover the data. Then it responds to the front end. uh, Here I using inside the selection box I want to show that here I using for loop. Inside the selection box I want to show the product names. Then here I give the give any product name. Here I give banana. That values are calculated. The price is 30 rupee. That quantity is 1. That total price is here calculated. If I give that this is my product quantity. If I give that product quantity, that go to the calculate value function to it calculate that value. Then this is my card product. um this card product, if I change any product's name, here another samosa or anything, here also changing full price and quantity. Moong dal, here I give price and quantity and total also here changing. So here I using car product. and if I change here, here it using car product. If I remove that row, it that row is gone. If I remove, that row is gone. And then if I want to save this products among all, then here I adding one customer name Lena. If I want to save this order informations, if I click the save button, it go to the save order. If I click the save order button, it that values are serialized. Then that request payload how that initial value is null. Then order details I want to inside that list inside I want to store that details. Here I passing inside the for loop I passing that data values. First I here give come banana. That banana it here I using switch case that data value is first it's come customer name. That customer name is Lena. It's stored that value is stored into the request payload at customer name. Then it's break. Then next value it's come check that value. That value is banana. This is product name. It's come to the product and it push in that quantity and pushed into the product ID name. Then another value it comes, another value is quantity, then it stored the quantity value. Then the total item here we can stored. Now I call API order save API URL. This API in common.js file. This API we can send HTTP request to the server. That server um, call find the path order dot order list, get a insert order. It call the insert order path. Then it here I using post method. Here I insert the order function I created. Then it request to the data. Then that order dow file 2 it call the order insert order function. Then it jsonify that order id. Then that server send that response to the front end. Then I want to calculate all that values, so it goes to the common.js file. Here I have that calculate value function. Here I have calculate value function. That here I using for loop. Here that price and quantity is multiplied. Then it is stored in the price value. Here we can find that grand total value price. Here that grand total is added. Now I save the button. Now I check it's stored or not in this order page. Yeah, here that Lena customer name, then that order number is 25, that date time and the total cost is here stored. Now let's see that database table. Now I refresh this page. Here that Lena customer name and total and the date time are here stored. That's all about in this grocery store application.